What's up, guys? We're the Mian twins, and welcome back to Squared. So for this week, we'll be doing a different kind of video, which is going to be a tips. Well, actually, this is our second round of giving people tips.
Oh yeah, we did a school one.
And this is going to be tips on starting a YouTube channel. But before we get off the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below to the channel.
Yep.
And if you guys didn't know, we also have our own channel. It's down below, and all our social medias are down there. So check out all that stuff. And now we're going to give you guys some tips on how to start a YouTube channel. So I'm just going to give you guys a little hint that one of the tips will be actually from a YouTuber themselves, but I'll save that till the end because that was most important in my opinion.
So the first tip that we have for you guys is to be unique, and I think that's probably the most important one because you have so many YouTubers that are kind of like the same. And if you just copy their ideas, or
not ideas, those are
like
cute.
you have to be original. You have to have your own personality. You can't just act like someone else, which is something that we learned because we used to watch so many YouTubers and we kind of wanted to like be like them, but you can't. You kind of have to just like embrace yourself and then put that on camera and act like there's like no one watching. Just act like you're literally talking to like no one.
I'm sure that if you ask any of our friends, they would say that we act just on camera like the same in real life because that's who we are. We don't want to really be a different person on camera, which is why I think vlogging is pretty cool, which I want to kind of get into because it's like you really get to see their natural, authentic life, which I think is awesome.
So definitely be unique and be yourself.
So the next one is going to be something that's a little harder to,
I guess, to
maintain.
Yeah.
But create content that you want to film, not what you think people will watch.
That's
and
I'm guilty. Important. I'm guilty of it too. Like I'm guilty of just like, oh, this is like I guess going viral, so I'll do a video on that even though I don't enjoy it.
No, like, do a video because it's viral. Like, no, if you're not
do a video that you will have fun doing. Don't do it because you feel like you have to. Because being forced, like feeling like you're being forced to film a video is probably one of the worst feelings.
And that's gonna make you not want to film it.
And that's not gonna make you want to film. You're gonna want to stop. You're gonna hate it. And we went through a time of that like over a year ago, and now I'm just like I realized I want to feel like what I like, and of course videos that I want to go back and like I just want to take the camera and be like I want to edit now, you know.
And
like,
of course, if you're actually like interested in like say someone gives you a suggestion, like you could like listen to suggestions. We're not saying don't listen to like the people you're watching that are watching you, but just enjoy what you're doing. So if they give you a recommendation and you want to film it, go ahead.
But if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you don't have to. Don't feel like you're forced to.
Exactly.
Okay, so number 3 is probably one that I feel like a lot of YouTubers don't understand. Well, no. They do understand, but I'm saying upcoming, like people that want to start a YouTube channel don't follow this. And that's to do YouTube, not for the fame, but because you enjoy doing it. Because personally, I love just making like videos and like taking pictures. Like photography is probably one of my favorite things to do. Making videos is one of my favorite things to do. Like I just enjoy doing it, which is what I spend my time on.
And we both enjoy it for different reasons. Like she enjoys it more for the whole idea of using the camera. And, like,
I love it. Like I love the equipment.
Yeah, and I personally like YouTube more for inspiring people. Like that's more my interest. Like
but
well,
like,
of course we're gonna take, but like don't do it for like the money or this or that. Just do it because you like it. Like,
honestly, it's so much fun.
Or else it'll come off as fake too. I feel like if you're just doing it to get like money for it, or
you're not honestly. If you want to get the amount of it, then it's gonna be hard because you're not gonna like show your actual person. You're not gonna be like yourself, I guess. You're not gonna like show how you actually. I mean, it's possible. I mean, do you? I'm just saying that doing it for fame is probably not the best idea. Do it because you want to do it.
So the last one, which you guys have been waiting for, has been given to us. The advice has been given to us by Brooklyn and Bailey themselves. So as you guys definitely know by now, because we've mentioned it in so many videos, we met them a while ago, and I remember it was for their slumber party thing, and one thing they did on their little live stream was we had to write down questions on a beach ball and they'd throw it to each other and then they'd pick a question on there and they'd answer it. And my question was, do you have any tips for anyone trying to start a YouTube channel?
Which is kind of ironic now.
Ironic we're doing this video. Yeah, right?
Oh my god, that's so true.
But they said to us, they're like, consistency is key. And I remember
it really is, honestly.
And I remember when I was giving this advice, I didn't follow it. Like, I really didn't. You could check our own channel. We weren't constant.
What did I tell you like a few months ago when we actually started to like kind of post more frequently? I told you, I was like, Aisha, I hope you notice one thing. The one piece of advice that we got from like YouTubers, we did not even listen to. It's like that went through one ear and like out the other. Like that's probably the most important thing, is to be consistent for what you post, and
so people know when to come back for your videos.
Exactly. To know when they can like for example, if you say I'm gonna post every week, they'll know, okay, I can come back next week and watch the video.
And pick a day too if you want. Like we're on here on Sundays, so you guys know to come back on Sundays to watch us.
But like being consistent, it doesn't matter, it has to be like once a week. It could be like anytime, but just have it like a, you know, like a frequent thing.
Even if it's 2 times a week, just make it
yeah,
often enough so people know when to come back.
Exactly.
I think that's all the advice. We really hope it was helpful, and I'm not kidding when I say that if you really do take this advice, it really does help. I didn't listen to it myself, and after trying a little bit, I've gotten on Square, we've gotten on Square, we tried.
And one more thing I want to say is that I feel like people think you need to have money or need to have a good camera or need to have good lighting to start a YouTube channel. You don't. Honestly, if you just have anything that you could possibly record a phone, like anything, whatever you have to possibly find a way to upload a video, it's gonna help. You don't need like fancy equipment. You really don't. People think you do.
That's another piece of advice, I guess.
I just want to say for people that like feel like they need to have good things to be a good YouTuber, you really don't. Like, you just be yourself, that's all you need, honestly, and then you'll, I guess, be as successful as you want to be by listening to these steps and working hard. And
definitely,
yeah. So, thank you guys for listening to this long video, us rambling a lot. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to Square by clicking over here, and to subscribe, no, not subscribe, sorry, watch yesterday's video by clicking right over here. I really am. By clicking right here, and to watch more from us, you can click over
here. We're in a rush to go watch the Big Brother finale, so...
That's very true. Okay, we'll see you guys next week. Yeah. Bye!